מקדשי מקדשי שבי לא מזבחי וסנגי מטיבך אויה מקדשי מקדשי שבי לא מזבחי וסנגי מטיבך.
Hello everyone, this is the second in a segment of Zecher למעשה בראשית, Zecher ליציאת מצרים, a Shabbos to remember the creation of the world, or to remember that God took us out of Egypt. We said last time one perspective, and that is, it is both. But today, I'd like to bring to your attention that not everyone agrees that it's always both. Namely, there is a very strong custom. Rav Soloveitchik held this way, Hasidic masters held this way, and that is that Friday night is indeed Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit. After all, the proof text that we use in the Amidah is from the book of Bereshit, long before there was a Jewish people, long before Avraham Avinu came on the scene. Shabbos morning, on the other hand, the proof text is from the book of Shemot, and it starts with the words V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat, that the Jewish people guard the Shabbos. And therefore, there is a very strong custom out there, one that I've personally adopted as well, in which Friday night you say Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit, but Shabbos morning, it is not Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit. Why? Why is it that Shabbos morning no, but Friday night yes? I would say that the answer is one that goes back to where these two words come from. Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit comes from the 10 commandments in the book of Shemot, which talks about God creating the world and ultimately telling the Jewish people, Zachor et Yom HaShabbat Lekadsho, remember the Sabbath day to sanctify it. The time that we do that positive commandment, remember the Sabbath day to sanctify it, is Friday night by saying Kiddush, either verbally in the davening on a biblical level, and rabbinically at the dining room table with a cup of wine in our hands on a rabbinic level. So the positive commandment of Zachor et Yom HaShabbat Lekadsho is inevitably intertwined with the fact that God created the entire world. So Friday night, where the proof text is God created the entire world, Vayechulu hashamayim v'ha'aretz v'chol tzeva'am, we say it 3 times on Friday night. That's where we say Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit. But Shabbos morning, on the other hand, the proof text is V'shamru v'nei Yisrael et Shabbos, and the word V'shamru takes us to another place in the Chumash, and that, of course, is the book of Devarim, the second time the 10 Commandments tells us about Shabbos, where it doesn't say Zachor et Yom HaShabbat Lekadsho, but rather Shamor et Yom HaShabbat Lekadsho. And the Ramban, Nachmanides, famously says that Zachor means the positive commandments of Shabbos, and Shamor means the negative commandments of Shabbos. The positive commandment of Shabbos we already did Friday night. Shabbos morning, we're more into the negative commandments of Shabbos, and if I could be very frank, by Shabbos morning you feel the brunt of it. Lahavdil. When you start the fast of Yom Kippur, you don't feel it on the night of Yom Kippur at Kol Nidra. You feel it in the morning when you can't have a coffee. Same thing here. Lahavdil. Friday night, you don't really feel it was Shabbos per se, even though you said Kiddush, Hamotzi, Zmiros, Divrei Torah, but the bottom line is the challenges of the negative commandments of Shabbos, how to warm up food, how to make a cup of coffee, all of that is more Shabbos day than Friday night. In a word, on Friday night you can have hot soup because you put it on before Shabbos, and it's no problem to eat it hot on Friday night. On Shabbos morning, to have a watery dish that's hot, it has to be something like a cholent that you can leave from Friday all the way through Shabbos and it doesn't go sour. So Shabbos day is more about Shamor. It's more about the negative commandments of Shabbos, and Zecher L'Yetziat Mitzrayim is more appropriate than Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshis. And therefore, there is a custom, and a strong one, that in the Shachris and the Musaf of Shabbos, you say, Chendat Yomim Oto Karata, and you stop there. You don't say the 3 words, Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit. Why not? Because Shabbos morning is not Zecher L'Maaseh Bereshit, but rather it's the specific Jewish aspect of Shabbos with all the prohibitions. And therefore, you stop at Chemdat Yomim Oto Karata. It is indeed a day of desire for the Jewish people and for God, but it is not at this moment an experience of God creating the entire universal Shabbos, but rather the specific one for the Jewish people. And therefore, Friday night we say Zecher L'maaseh Beraishis in the Kiddush, but we do not say it on Shabbos morning in the Amidah.
Vashvi